Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to another Forex market preview. My name is Jason. This is Triple Threat Trading, and if this is the first time that you're joining me, thank you so much for doing so. I really appreciate it. And if you are one of the more than 30,000 people who now get this email, it's 32, it's 35, I'm not splitting hairs. But for those of you who are watching this email every single week, I really appreciate it. Thanks so much. I get a lot of great comments about this this preview, and that's basically why I continue to do it. I want to cover just basically two things. Not a lot going on in the market that I really want to excite myself with on swing trading positions right now. There is, however, something from last week that I want to point out, and then there's also one thing that I do want to look at this week, and it's going to be something you're going to want, you may be able to take advantage with at the open, or take advantage of at the open. So let me go ahead and here first quickly, let's fatten up our bars here. But you remember last week, those of you who are regular visitors here, double top, bearish divergence. Look down at the bottom of your screen. Let me grab my tool here. You see initial test of the high. Right there, initial test. Second test, right there. These are the two tests of the high. That's the double top. Look down at the bottom, bullish or bearish divergence on the RSI. And I said we're at a resistance level. This, for some of you, is going to be a good place to look to short the market. And of course, right at the open, of course, the market rolled over. We had a quick spike here on the news event, but the market really never looked back. Just took a nosedive. Target 1 would have been attained on this for those of you who took it, and the balance of the position now being held in trail just to see how far we end up going. But this was a really nice trade from last week that some of you probably had the ability to take advantage of. The only other one that I am watching right now, let me see if I've even got the chart up. I don't. Let's just get a new chart out here, is the Japanese yen. I've been running a little bit behind this week because I've got the next Pro Trader Bootcamp free 2-week trial coming up, and that's going to be a really big event. Last time we had about 5,000 people who were in attendance of that, and this week, this year we expect an even bigger event than last time. And so, with that said, we're in earnest preparation to try and make that as valuable a 2 weeks as possible. And then, of course, the Pro Trader Bootcamp will kick off shortly after that 2-week trial is over with. I'm going to have information out to you guys later on this week on that. If you want to plan to be in attendance, I know several of you attend every year, and so I want to make that available to you as well in as timely a fashion as possible, because it actually looks like we may have some issues with room. The Omnovia rooms, go-to meeting, all the places where we host all of the events, they have a maximum capacity of about 3,000 people, and we were testing the max capacity last year, and so this year we may be in a bit of a pickle. But let's go ahead and have a look-see here at what we've got. I'm going to drop this down to a 1-hour chart, and we'll be able to see it better. We have, at the very bottom of this downward leg here, we have, let's see, let's fatten up the chart. I'm doing this on my laptop computer today, guys, and I apologize to you. But we have Fibonacci retracement, swing low to swing high. X to A to B, 618, C to D, this is going to be about a 786, and then we would look for a press back down into a 786, 886 retracement. Basically, we're sitting right at almost break even. Market now, I don't know where we're going to open at. We're at 81.66 for the close. If we open, and guys, this is where it is. This is the way to play this, the way that I intend to play this. If we open above 81.62, this is a buy at the open. We buy them. Stops go below X. You have a very tight stop here. And then you allow the balance here. Fibonacci retracement again. Swing high to swing low, assuming that is the low. Initial targets of around 81.90. We'll call it right there. So when you take a look at risk reward on something like this, boom, there's your potential reward. Let's assume here that this market opens right where it closed, and we'll make some modifications off of this if we have to. But let's assume here, make some assumptions. There is our reward. Let's go ahead and draw in a line here for where our stop's going to have to go. 81.59. That seems as good a place as any. Somewhere in there. And here, of course, is your risk. So you're going to risk 1 to make probably 3. And then that's to target 1, and then of course you have additional targets that we'll shoot for if the market continues to rally. We are at the bottom, if I go out to the 4-hour, we are at the bottom of a pretty big retracement. Market has gone oversold. You now have a double bottom on the 4-hour. Let's clear off all of our stuff here. You now have double bottom. Look at the bottom of your screen. Bullish divergence on the 4-hour. A nice CTS trade here. Market oversold, double bottom, bullish divergence. And also a Gartley pattern on the hourly. So you've got a great opportunity here. If this market rallies, even if it rallies just a little bit here from the last downward leg, you're going to be looking at potentially 82.50s. If we bring from our last retracement, swing low to swing high, let's go ahead and make this a little bit bigger so you guys can see it a little better. We're sitting right at that 707. So we have a retracement from the last impulse leg into a 707. Market's oversold, bullish divergence, Gartley pattern completion. Bullish Gartley pattern right at the bottom of this double bottom on the 4-hour. Expectation is the market will rally, and it could potentially rally all the way to 82.50. I think that is, that's more than reasonable. We're not talking about a great deal. If you want to get really conservative with it, you look left. Always look left, guys. Always look left. Structure leaves clues. Last resistance level right in there. You come off a little bit shy of that 382. Instead of coming off 82.50s, you come off 82.43. Really, really nice trading opportunity here. And guys, what are you risking? You're risking nothing. Drop back down to the 60-minute. Getting long 81.65. Stops 81, 81.59. Shoot it, go 81.51 on it. You're risking 12, 15 pips. This is a great opportunity. I mean, if this works out 1 out of every 15 times you try it, you're going to be in good shape. And that's what trading really comes down to, guys, is just simply probabilities. What's the likelihood that this is going to pay off? And then, of course, once we've determined what the likelihood is that it will pay off, then what's my payoff versus what I have to risk? If it's only right 40% of the time, if it's wrong 6 out of every 10 times I try it, but it pays 5 to 1, 6 to 1, then does it make sense to take that trade? Well, yeah, it does. It makes sense every single time. Because you might have to eat a string of losses, but when you come into a winner, it's going to pay for all those losses plus some. That's how we make money trading. So as we go out into the week this week, that's the one trade I'm going to be watching. Of course, we called a nice one there on pound yen last week. And then be on the lookout. This week I am going to be speaking on Tuesday at the Forex big event. I'll see if I can't get that link to put below the video here. But I'm going to be speaking on Tuesday at the Forex big event. And then, of course, directly after that, starting next week on the 7th, is going to be my 2-week trial. Bring you guys in, train with you for a couple of weeks, show you a little bit about what we do, the technical analysis side, this trading psychology side, money management, all those types of things we'll talk about throughout the course of those 2 weeks. It's going to be a great free event. It is every single time, and I'd love for you guys to attend again. So be on the lookout for that. Later on this week, I'll be sending out information on how to get involved. Until next time, guys, good luck and good trading. Thanks so much. We'll talk to you soon.